discgolfforwomen.com. My parents have been playing the sport since around 1986, so the year I was born, my dad picked up the sport, and my mom wouldn't sit at home while my dad was out there playing and having fun outdoors. So I've basically been raised on the disc golf course. Avery was about 8, so he competed a lot more. You know, he was playing in the weeklies, and he was really into it, being a boy and being competitive. And, you know, I was more on the, I'd rather go play in the creek or, you know, just hang around the park. So I did hang around the disc golf course a lot when I was little. And even when I was, I don't know, maybe 10 years old, I would play in the weeklies and be my dad's partner or my mom's partner. So that was fun, but I never took it too seriously and, you know, just had fun. And my parents never pressured me to play. And so it was about when I was 15 when I wanted to start competing and playing in tournaments. I think my first tournament was when I was 15, and I played AM Women. And in my area, there weren't too many women playing, I guess, like everywhere in the U.S. So, you know, I found those couple tournaments where I could compete against women, and I played AM until I was about 18. I picked up a junior world title, and I played 2 AM Worlds after that, and then I started playing pro when I was 18. And yeah, been touring and playing ever since. In 2010, Keen Footwear gave us an opportunity to sell discs as a fundraiser for any disc golf charity we had a passion for. And my passion has always been trying to get more women out on the course, and I've always seen that lacking in so many tournaments and in so many places that I've played. And so I really wanted to give it back to promoting women's disc golf. And at that point in 2010, there was no real solid women's organization that I could donate this $1,000 that I raised through disc sales. And so it turned out that I had to create my own organization, and that was creating the website discgolfforwomen.com. And the reason I created it was, you know, to encourage women, give them some kind of instruction directly based towards women, give them a place to go to for their questions and their concerns, and a place to share their experiences on the disc golf course. And, you know, I think it's been a really huge success. We've branched out to Facebook, and that's allowed women to communicate with each other and ask questions, how to build their women's league, or, you know, encourage more women in their area to come out and play. So now we're taking that to the next level, and I've just became the chairperson of the PDGA Women's Committee. So, you know, this puts me in the forefront of finding these solutions to why there aren't more women out on the disc golf course. First disc, or discs, you know, I was just given the hand-me-downs from my parents or my brother. I had a pink Stingray. I remember just loving this Stingray. You know, as a kid, I would just draw all over it with my Sharpie. I also threw the Cobra a lot, and I don't know why I don't throw it now. It just, like, dead straight, just frozen string. It was an amazing disc, and I think I was throwing probably, who knows, probably like 170, whatever my parents were throwing at the time. I don't remember there being a lot of lightweight discs or anything at that time, so I remember those 2 discs specifically, and I know I still have them, and they're all beat up and nasty and gnarly, but I know I got them on one of the shelves at home. My favorite disc right now has to be this Starfire I have. I think it's a 171, and the way I have it beat in right now is it flies. I can throw it at a little hyzer, it flips up, and then it comes back, and it's just this amazing disc where I know I can throw it this certain way and it's going to do exactly what I want it to do. But I know when I first put it in my bag, it was a pig. It was so stable. I didn't know if I would ever be able to use it, but it was just such a pretty color. It was all marbly and purple, but the more I threw it and the more I became more confident in it and really beat it in, now it flies exactly how I want it. I think if I was going to pull out a brand new disc, it would be the Pro Starfire, which is similar to that, especially if it gets a little bit beat in. And yeah, those are just my favorite discs. I love the way it feels in my hand, and I know I could throw it at a certain angle and it'll work for me. Just the drive to get better. that's the thing that keeps me out on the course. You know, you miss a few putts here and there that you know you can make. It just makes you want to keep playing and keep getting better every time you get out on the course. And especially with all these amazing new players coming out in the women's division, you know, it's making me definitely try harder and make me want to throw farther and make more putts, and it's really putting the pressure on. So you know, it's scary in one situation, but it's really pushing me to be more competitive and to really stay on my game if I want to win these big tournaments. So it's a good thing that it's, you know, it keeps me going. That's why I play. I think that the key to get more women out is first and foremost to just encourage the women that are out there playing right now. There's, you know, just a handful or maybe one or two women in your area. You know, encourage those women to come out and play in tournaments and, you know, make it a fun experience for them to keep them coming back and maybe bring their friends along. I think that's like a huge factor, because just imagine how intimidating it might be, you know, as a guy to come into, you know, a Latin dance class and then they say, hey, now dance in front of everybody. You know, you don't have those skills yet, you don't know what you're doing. It's the same way for a woman on a disc golf course. All right, you're up, and have that woman, you know, she's not really sure about her game, and she's got to throw and, you know, throw her shots just like anybody else, and that could be intimidating. You know, you're putting yourself out on the table, and but encourage her to be out there and keep playing. I think a real big struggle for a lot of women out there is, you know, managing their priorities and actually finding time to get out on the course. I speak from experience. I've been juggling a lot of things in the past couple of years. I actually just graduated school in October, so pretty much any time that I was not practicing or competing in a tournament, I was on the computer writing a paper or doing some kind of homework. So it's difficult to balance the two, but you know, you got to find time in your life for the things that you love. In 2012, my goals are a handful of things. I'm going to continue working on discgolfforwomen.com, you know, making that site better, bringing more videos and instructionals to help more women get out on the course. I'm going to be really pushing this women's global event that's happening on May 12th to get more women out there, and from there that'll just help us know the true numbers of women out there playing disc golf. And of course, I put it last, but my game and, you know, these tournaments I'm playing, I'm really looking forward to 2012 and the whole touring season. And the competition right now is so high, and these young girls out there are, you know, they want to win every tournament just as bad as I do. So I think it's really exciting that there's such high competition right now. So it's really going to push my game to the max, but I'm excited for 2012, and, you know, I'm trying to win as many tournaments as I can and keep my body nice and healthy so I can do it for next year and the year after that. For more information about women's disc golf or the PDGA Women's Committee, go to www.discgolfforwomen.com.